Hello everyone and welcome to the WCG for match 11 of the 2023 Australia Day T20 Big Bash, which sees a huge clash to round us off in Group C as the playoff winners and last year's quarterfinalists taking over take on the two-time champions Nice Gary with the finals beckoning. As you can see on your screens now, the Group C standings. It is taking over who sit atop of Group C after their opening match win against the defending champions How's That, which leaves them in pole position to top the group. The defending champions How's That sit in second spot after their win against Nice Gary, and it is the two-time champions Nice Gary in third spot as things stand without a win. However, if they manage to get the chocolates in this fixture and take a couple of wickets with them, then they will play finals cricket. All three teams on the chopping block as things stand. Captains are in the middle and ready for the toss.
All right, lowest ranked is Nice Gary. So here it's a flat.
So it's the taking over skipper Michael Mabry who wins a toss, and he is elected to bowl first. Now, as we take a look at his side for this crunch encounter, he'll captain the side once again. He'll be joined by Aaron Gardner and TJ English. Gardner in particular has started the tournament brilliantly with match-winning performances in the playoff and their defeat of How's That. So they head into this one full of confidence. And for Nice Gary, they'll be skippered by Josh Bowling once again, with Matthew Starr and Matt Thorne rounding out the side. Starr handy with both bat and ball in their opening match defeat to the defending champions How's That. And just before we get underway, we'd like to thank our major partner for this year's tournament, Better Beer, who have been fantastic since jumping on board. It is always a day for it here at the WCG. And we'll just quickly run through some of the scenarios that can arise from the outcome of this match. If taking over win, they will top the group, and they'll be joined in second spot by the defending champions How's That. However, if Nice Gary get the chocolates here and pick up 2 wickets, then they will leapfrog the defending champions, who will be out at the group stage. And if they really put taking over to the sword, even they can miss out. So there's a lot to play for here. It's the final piece of the puzzle in Group C. Let's get it on. And it is going to be Matthew Starr who will get this innings underway for Nice Gary. Made 28 at the top of the order in their agonising 1-run defeat to the defending champions in match 7. Can he get the two-time chance off to another great start here? So it's going to be Gardner, 2-star first up, as he's going to go over the wicket. Here he's in now, and this one's a short delivery. It's pulled away on the leg side, but he's pulled it straight to TJ English, who takes a smart catch low down. Starr is out first delivery of the match. It's a nightmare start for the two-time champs. Gardner can seemingly do no wrong in this year's tournament. It's 1 for none. Well, what a start for last year's quarterfinalists, as that wicket now brings Matt Thorne to the crease at number 2. Nearly got his side home against How's That in match 7, but he needs to stand up here again. So it's going to be Gardner into Thorne for his first delivery. Here he's in now, it's a good length delivery, and Thorne is solid in defence as he pushes this to Mabry for no run. So Nice Gary under the pump here in match 11. Here's Gardner's in once again, it's a play and a miss outside the off stump. So a brilliant start with the ball here from Gardner, taking over well on top here. Gardner in for the final ball of the opening over. Here he's in now, and this one's a full toss, and it's played away on the leg side there from Thorne. He gets this all the way over for 6. That is a brilliant way to get off the mark. Much needed runs here for Nice Gary. 1 for 6 after 1. It's going to be TJ English to bowl the second over of the innings. Here he's in now to Thorne, and this one's a short delivery outside the off stump, and it's a wild swipe there from Thorne, who doesn't make contact. So Nice Gary 1 for 6 into the second over, as English will continue again now to Thorne. It's a full delivery, but this one has been pushed down the leg side, so that will be called a wide. So as mentioned in the lead up, all three sides still a chance of progressing, and all three sides still a chance of missing out. So this contest will ebb and flow, you feel, as this one hits Thorne on the body. He's going to move through for a leg bye. So that pushes the score to 1 for 8. You would think the defending champions How's That will be sitting in the stands watching nervously. Of course, they were in this position 2 years ago, where they were bundled out at the group stage. Here's TJ English in once again to Thorne, and they'll be cheering on that. It's the second one down for Nice Gary, who find themselves in a big hole in match 11. English goes right through Thorne, who has to go for 6. Nice Gary 2 for 8 in the second over, and Top Spot is looking tasty here for taking over. So the two-time champions in big trouble here in match 11, as that wicket now brings Josh Bolling, the skipper, to the crease, the last man in for Nice Gary. He needs to make a score here for the two-time champs, or you feel their tournament is done. So it's TJ English into Bolling. Oh, and that's a way to start as he clips this away on the leg side. I think it's gone to the boundary. The umpire is signalling it has. Mabry's pointing to the fence, but I think you'll find the post of that fence is behind the boundary markers. Bolling off the mark in impressive fashion. So a brilliant start there for Josh Bolling, as TJ English will continue to him now in the second over. Here he's in now, this one scoots through, and Bolling is pointing to his knee, as I think it has kept this one out. There doesn't appear to be any bat, but this might have taken the top of the bails if it got through. So English is in for the final ball of the second over. He's in now to Bolling, and this one hits Bolling on the body, and he's going to scramble through for a leg bye to end with. 2 for 13 after 2. It's going to be skipper v skipper for the third over, as Mabry will come in over the wicket here to Bolling. This one's a full delivery, and it's hammered down the ground from Bolling. First delivery. Key runs here from the Nice Gary skipper. Over pitch to begin with there from Mabry, and he pays a price. So Bolling has moved along to 8. As Mabry's in now to him once again, and this one's another full delivery, and it's hammered down the ground once again from Bolling. Back-to-back boundaries to begin the over. He has moved along to 12. Nice Gary 2 for 21. So brilliant this from the Nice Gary skipper, as Mabry's in once again to him now. This one's a full delivery, oh, but he's turned the face on it, and he's got a leading edge over the fence. The innings comes to an end. Bolling dismissed for 12. Nice Gary all out for 21, and taking over will back themselves from here. So an underwhelming effort with the bat in this crunch contest here from Nice Gary has seen them bowled out for 21 in the third over. Their skipper Josh Bolling standing up with 12 at the back end of that innings after the earlier dismissals of Star first delivery and Thorne for 6. It's not the biggest score in the world, but it's something. And it's 22 to get for taking over. And it will be the taking over skipper, Michael Mabry, who will get this run chase underway. Has got his side off to handy starts at the top of the order in their 2 fixtures so far this tournament. Can he get them off to another good start here? So it's going to be Matt Starr to bowl to Mabry around the wicket to begin with. 22 to get. Here he's in now, it's a full delivery, and Mabry plays his way on the offside, but it's well stopped there from Bolling, who moves swiftly to his left. So wickets the order of the day here for Nice Gary. A Star is in once again to Mabry, and this one's a good delivery, a full delivery, and it hits the trailing leg of Mabry as he moves through for a leg bye. Well, this one nearly snuck through, but taking over are away. So Star will continue again now to Mabry in the first over. Here he's in now, it's another full delivery, it's another one that hits Mabry on the boot, and it's another leg bye. So that one nearly sneaks through again, but it's a nearly moment there for Star and Nice Gary. They need certainties. Star is in once again to Mabry in the opening over. Here he's in now, it's another bullet, it's a full delivery, and it's a play miss there from Mabry on this occasion. So he's cranking it up here, his Star to begin with. He's taking over with really nothing to lose now. After taking those 3 wickets, they will not finish lower than second spot. But top spot is up for grabs, as this one's hit down the ground by Mabry, and it's well fielded off his own bowling to end with from Star. No wicket for 2. It's going to be Matt Thorne to bowl the second over of the innings. Here he's in now, over the wicket here to Mabry. Oh, and this one's a beauty, which beats Mabry outside the off stump. He's had a few play misses outside the off stump so far in this innings, has taking over skipper. There's another one. Thorne to continue to Mabry in the second over. He's in now, this one's a full delivery, and it's a beautiful on drive there from Mabry, who gets this away to get off the mark in style. That is over pitch from Thorne, and it's put away. So taking over, no wicket for 6. As Thorne is in once again to Maybury, who cuts his way on the offside, but he hits the bin and then begins to set off for a single, but thinks better of it. So it's been an aggressive start once again from Maybury. As we arrive at the final ball of the second over, there'll be no bonus point here for Nice Gary, and there might be no win if this continues, as that is hammered down the ground from Maybury for a maximum. He moves along to 10. It's 12 without loss after 2. So then censored they need a wicket. Star is back into the attack. As in once again here to Maybury, starts with a full toss, and Maybury goes bang on the offside for another maximum. Taking over and nearly there. Nice Gary's hopes hanging by a thread. One clean hit will do this for taking over. As Star is in once again to Maybury. Oh, and that is a brute of a delivery. What a response that is. Tell you what, Star could be one of the finds of the tournament. That is a bullet. Well evaded. Star in around the wicket again here to Maybury. Here he's in now. Oh, has he knocked him over? No, Maybury is signalling it's hit his leg. But it just doesn't look like it's going to be Nice Gary's day. Oh, it saved him. So it's 4 to get from 6 deliveries. Star is in for the final ball of the over, and Maybury hits this into turf and sets off for a single. And I think he's been run out. He has, he's been given out. So perhaps a lifeline for Nice Gary. That is a calamitous single there taken by Michael Maybury. He's hit this into the turf. There was a collision there between Star and Thorne. Oh, he might be in, you know. Looks a controversial decision. It's 1 for 18 with 1 to go. Well, as if we needed more drama at the WCG, that wicket now brings Aaron Gardner to the crease in this final over. The 5th consecutive match that has gone to the final over, and they need 4 off it. And it's going to be the skipper, Josh Bowling, who's going to take the responsibility here. So 4 to get from 5. He's in now to Gardner. He serves up a full toss, and Gardner has hit this out of the ground. It's 2 in 2 deliveries for Nice Gary. They are still alive here. Aaron Gardner, who has had a fantastic tournament up until this point, has hammered this over the fence. And Nice Gary, whose hopes are slim, have now been given an injection of hope. Well, if taking over have done the math, which I'm sure they have, they know they are going to finish in top spot regardless of what happens from here. As that wicket now brings TJ English to the crease, the last man in. Can he get his side home? So I bet you how's that, watching very nervously up in the bleachers. As Bowling is in once again to English. Oh, and that is an absolute beauty. That has missed the off stump and the edge of the bat by a millimetre. But furthermore, it's a priceless dot. Oh, play that. That was nearly the moment for Nice Gary. Things getting tense. It's 4 to get from 3 now. Nice Gary have clawed themselves back into this contest. Here he's in now to English. It's another beauty. It's another play and a miss here from English. It's another dot ball for Nice Gary. 4 to get from 2 now. Well, Scott and the rest of the How's That lineup in the stands, I bet you cannot watch at the moment. So it's 4 to get from 2 deliveries. This is a huge delivery in the context of Group C. Bowling into English, who advances. He hits this down the ground, but he doesn't beat Bowling. It's another dot. It's 4 to get from 1 now. Nice Gary, are they in the box seat now to qualify for the quarterfinals? It all comes down to this final delivery in Group C. The bin has been moved back to the fence. It's Bowling to English for the final delivery. He's in now. English advances. It hits him on the leg. It's not going to be enough. He's going to come back, but he's going to be run out. Nice Gary have done it. Taking over have capitulated in these final overs. And Nice Gary will qualify for the quarterfinals. How's that, the defending champions will crash out on the wickets taken rule yet again. Nice Gary hold their nerve, in particular their skipper in the final over. And Nice Gary kiss How's That goodbye. They're going to the quarterfinals. So in what was quite an extraordinary contest in match 11, it is Nice Gary who prevail by 2 runs. They take the necessary wickets they needed to leapfrog How's That, and they will finish in second spot in Group C. Bowling standing up with both bat and ball in a man of the match performance. They've got their Nice Gary in a controversy-filled match once again. So as we take a look at the final standings in Group C, it is taking over who finished top on account of wickets taken. All three teams finished locked on head-to-head record, so it is wickets taken that has to decide it. Nice Gary finished with 5 wickets, and it is the defending champions who are out at the group stage for the second time in 3 years on wickets taken rule, who finished with 3. So as we look ahead to the next match of the tournament, it is the 12th and final match of the group stage. It's 2 inches short of a length, looking to finish in top spot in Group D, who take on the Puffin Billies, who are looking to save their campaign.